Welcome back to another segment of Center Stage with Jake Majors. I am your host, Serenity Douglas, and this is the star himself, Jake Majors. And I'm really excited to get into it.
Me too. Let's do
it. I like interviewing. I really, really love interviewing Jake. Like, he used to be shy, and now he's not shy with me at all anymore.
Yeah, I feel like I've opened up a little bit, got comfortable.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Now, let's address the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Let's address the elephant in the room. Should I say the elephant or should you say the elephant?
Go ahead.
You all didn't play as well as you guys could have this weekend.
Yeah.
But we know this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you've watched the film.
Yeah.
And I'm really interested to hear your perspective on everything.
Yeah.
Like, what could the O-line have done better in this specific game?
Yeah. So, I mean, firsthand is just, it was a pretty embarrassing night. Representing not only the state of Texas, but our fans that way. I just felt like as an O-line, we should have prepared better than we did. Something felt off that week, and it showed. So I feel like preparation needs to be better. For me, I just overall need to be better. I could have done things way better than I showed, and that just shows that I have a lot of work to do. And as an O-line, we all agreed after that game. We said we need to come together and get this fixed, because this is not the standard that we hope to play to. And so we take responsibility for what we put out there. And there's no hiding from it. You got to take it like a man and just own your mistakes. But I just felt that we didn't play as well as we wanted, and that is a result of poor preparation and just letting the game get to us.
Absolutely. I will say, it was hard to watch, mainly because I know that you guys have really been working your butt off, and obviously, like, we've built a relationship, and I just really, really wanted things to go a lot better for you guys, but not everything can work out like that. Yeah. You take it how you get it. I just had the interview with Snacks, and he told me a lot of great things Sark said to you guys. Like, you can't let Arkansas beat you twice. Yeah. I literally love that, because if you dwell on it, it will get to you. Yeah. But I am really interested to hear how you cope with this loss. Like, what do you do as a person?
Well, just you just gotta embrace it. You can't hide from it. It's just one of those things that it'll eat you up inside if you let it. Yeah. But at some point, you just gotta turn the page and understand it's not gonna define you. Coach Sark is he's addressed it multiple times. This game's not gonna define us, and I feel like that, that's the best approach you can take, is to not let something like this define you, and just to press on and just know what mistakes you made, and just make, the biggest stride you can just to fix those mistakes, because it's really the only thing you can do. And just, preparation is a big thing. Yeah. And
I know the last talk that we had about game one, you were telling me how difficult it was for you to even just hear the calls, because the game was so loud. Yeah. And I know this one was probably even louder.
It was. But honestly, looking back at it, I didn't really have too much trouble hearing, the clap, because that's our cadence. Yeah. Which was pretty, I was pretty impressed with that, because it was really loud for, I don't know how many fans they had, like 74K or something like that. It was crazy. I mean, it definitely felt like more than that. But yeah, it was a good environment. I mean, it's kind of one of those things you dream of playing in, like a big rivalry game that just like give you goosebumps. And it didn't really go the way we wanted it. We just got to embrace that. But I know that this team loves each other, to where we're gonna come together and just get better from this. And I'm excited to see how we respond, because Coach Sark always says, it's not about what happened to you, it's how you react. So we're gonna go with that, and we're gonna make tremendous strides this season.
I like it. I like the optimism here because it's a tough thing to have, having like a level of like humility that I know that I have had even after like a tough race, especially when I've been working my butt off.
Yeah.
And doing these interviews, I always feel like a level of awkwardness because when I interview you guys, y'all are like, we're going to do this, and then sometimes it might not go that way. And then now I have to talk to you guys about that. And I'm just like,
yeah.
Do we have to?
It's just part of it. I mean, it's all
it is. I know. And that's what you said when we first got on the call. When we first got on the call, Jake was like, yeah, let's just do it. Like, I'm disappointed, but we just got to do it. And that's just it.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that really helps me just feel like relaxed about it. I've never wanted to be the reporter that gets cussed out or gets like the one word answers because I said the wrong thing. But I do feel like these interviews are really important. It helps the fans see, what you guys are going through and you guys' mindset. See that you guys actually care, because I hate it when they try to act like that, like, oh, they just making the same old mistakes. They don't care. They probably didn't even watch the film, but like talking to you guys, they see like this messed you guys up too. And it's hard,
Yeah. We do, social media, everybody's on it. We do see stuff like that. But just the deal is we do care. I mean, we saw the game, we watched the film, and it was gut-wrenching knowing that we put something like that on film. And I've talked to my guys, and they want it just as bad as anybody out there does. And I felt like, today at practice, I felt like we had a good mindset after a game like that, to where, okay, we're making these strides. Let's do it again tomorrow, and then the next day, and then the next day leading up to game day. And hopefully by the time game day comes around, that new mindset has shown, and that we can show the fans like, hey, we're bought into this thing. This isn't just a normal thing. Like, we want this.
Yeah. And you mentioned that the love that you guys have been surrounding each other with has been really helpful. And I definitely wanted to touch on, because you told me that your roommate is Hudson Card.
Yes.
And I know that there is a lot of controversy surrounding him and his position right now. Mm-hmm. Even Sark and him making a decision, his announcement, I'm pretty sure earlier today or yesterday.
Yes.
How does he and how do you deal with the questions that come around that, if that makes sense? Like, and how does he deal with some of the negative comments that I know he sees? Mm-hmm. And how are you there to support him through that?
He knows what it means to be the quarterback at the University of Texas. Like, he knows what he signed up for. He knows the backlash, the love that he'll get. I just think that the way he's approached, ever since the game ended, he's done amazing. He stayed off social media. He knows he's not going to see what he wants, and I feel like he's kind of like, I don't know what the word would be, just like internally composing himself, just staying relaxed, knowing that this may have been a bad performance, but it's only up from here. And he's one hell of a kid. I love him to death, and I can't ask for a better friend. We hang out every day. I know the mindset he has after stuff like this. I know he just wants to go out there again and get better and just show the people the type of player he is. And for me, I've been there. I've had his back. I just remind him, it's only up from here. There's, this game will not define you or who you are. It won't define me or who I am. So let's just keep making strides, and let's just keep getting better. That's all we can do.
Absolutely. And Coach Sark's intentions of making it not necessarily less about the quarterbacks and who he's choosing, between Casey Thompson and Hudson Card. But him wanting to not put so much effort into that, even going throughout the press conferences, he says the normal answer, like he's going to play both. We're going to do this and, really just brush over it. Yeah. So him not wanting to bring that much attention to it and making a decision for the athletes, I kind of feel like it brought more attention now, it's like his effort to avoid the controversy kind of brought more controversy. And now I can't help but to wonder, how does that affect the team? Like, do you guys have a level of like, okay, is he going to pick? Are Casey and Hudson starting to look at each other different? I've always wondered that, just me looking from the outside.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I mean, I'll tell you firsthand, those two are really good friends. There's no hate between each other. There's no, I don't know. There's competition, but the two, yeah. We're teammates. We love each other. The best teammates always, celebrate when another one does better. Mm-hmm. But I just feel like Coach Sark, he's doing the right thing. He told us this morning to leave those distractions to him and to focus on us, because that's ultimately his job and that's our job, just to focus on us and not worry about the external things outside of this team. And for us, it's the QB situation. Oh, who's going to start this game? Who's going to start that game? Oh, he did better. Oh, no, he did better. Those are external things that he's taken care of, and as a team, we just need to focus on us and get better.
I like that. I like it a lot, because I definitely know how it feels to have a lot of controversy around the team and trying to make sure, like around the team, not inside, around the team with, the coaching switches. That's what our track team has gone through. Yeah. And having to basically just put that aside and just come to practice like everything's normal, you know, and that can be really difficult to do. Like I said, it could be awkward. Like, in full honesty, it could be extremely awkward. Like, this is a tough game. Like you said, they're competitors. Mm-hmm. And he might not have had the best game this time, but you guys have game 3 on Saturday this weekend. So that's all you can really do is just push forward.
Like, yeah. Just don't let a game define you. There's one thing we've taken away from a game like that is just don't let it define you, and just understand that, God has a plan for you, and there's no reason to dwell on it. Just keep pushing and everything will be better.
Amen to that.
Amen.
So we're going to keep pushing then. So then off of the Texas football game, did you watch some football this weekend? I know you're like a football fanatic. Give me the rundown.
Let's see, what games did I watch? On the flight back, I watched the Utah BYU game. It was a big win for BYU.
How did that go? Tell me about it, Mr. Analyst.
I'm pretty sure Utah had won the last 9 games against BYU. It's called the Holy War. I don't know, like it's just like their traditional game that they play.
So they had a controversy too. A controversy, a rivalry too.
Yeah, the rivalry, and BYU ended up winning, and which is pretty cool to watch. Just seeing their fans celebrate, it was kind of cool. And Sunday, who did I watch? I don't know. I watched a handful of games.
I saw that the Dallas Cowboys owner was at the game.
Yeah, Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, his grandson plays for us, Paxton Anderson. So.
You got to speak with him?
Yeah, I didn't. I hang out with Paxton every day, but I didn't really get to speak to Jerry Jones. That would have been cool though. Not gonna lie. Talking to the Dallas Cowboys owner. Right.
I feel like I would have been like starstruck.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known what to say.
I wouldn't know either.
Like, I love you. Like, I don't know what we're gonna get out of this. Okay. Also, I really wanted to ask you just another random question that I was just thinking about going through some notes, because Catch keeps telling me that you love talking about food, and I love talking about food.
I love food.
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about it together. Most recently, what is the best place, or in general, the best place you've had in Austin?
Dang.
Yeah.
is a really hard question.
It's a toughie. Okay, you can name like top 5s, top 10s. What are some ones that just need a shout out?
No, I'm always gonna have to say Matt's El Rancho. I gotta love Matt's El Rancho. You don't know what Matt's El Rancho is?
Max El Rancho?
Yeah.
Never heard. Okay.
The
We're gonna try that.
The viewer's gonna be very disappointed in you. Just saying.
I know.
And probably via 313. Detroit style pizza, really good.
That was good.
Probably my top pizza place at the moment.
Really? Have you had home slice?
I have had home slice. It's right. It's
okay.
Home slice is right here. I promise.
I was waiting for you to say something negative about home slice.
No. I like home slice. No, I promise. It's like right here and right here.
Home slice is great.
It's just something about the Detroit style that I like. I don't know.
The Detroit style. What is Detroit style pizza?
I'm pretty sure it's just like
extra cheesy.
It's like a thick like pan pizza. It's usually squares, and they put the toppings on there, and then they put the sauce on top. I'm pretty sure that's how they do it. So it's kind of like, I don't know, like bread, and then they put everything on it, and then they put the sauce on top. And it's kind of like the Detroit style.
Just perfect.
It's the chef's kiss.
What do you get from there?
Definitely I think it's the carnivore, just all the meat.
The carnivore.
Yeah.
That is so...
I think that's what it's called. It's so good. It's really
Of course you do. You're eating 1 or 2?
I'm just getting medium, and I'll be all right.
Okay.
Medium pizza. I'll be all right.
What's some more places?
Dang, I don't really know. I mean, I usually just, there's not really anything that sticks out. I mean, I kind of feel bad because I haven't really, I don't know.
Are you a type where it's like when you like something, that one just sticks for you?
Yeah, I'm big on that. Like, and I like, like the traditional like chain restaurants like Chick-fil-A. There is one called Chiba Hut that's pretty good.
It's
next to Via.
It's very good.
Really good toasted sub place. Probably my go-to sandwich place.
It's so good. I'm a fan. I see. Okay, we have the same taste here.
Good.
I like that. We're gonna have to put that in a segment one day, like when I'm not just behind a desk.
A Chiba Hut review.
Okay. Yes, leave a Yelp review. Perfect. It was good talking food with you. Food, football, and
anything else that
food and
comes.
football. That's really all you need.
Anything else there is, bring it.
Perfect. Now, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Orange Bloods Texas YouTube page. Also, this show, The Center Stage with Jake Majors. Like, comment, and subscribe to it. I love seeing the comments. I love seeing the love that we get, and we need it right now. We need the support.
I agree. We need the support.
Going into game 3, good luck to you. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, ma'am. Hook 'em.